Nikuacheka kitu kama (10 a.m. Nairobi CBD). The Kenyans are up in arms in whatever they can do to evade the jaws of poverty. In today's video, I'm going to showcase one of the inspiring and upcoming towns in Kenya, which has gone tremendous development in terms of business opportunities, human development, and all sectors of economy. According to the late Christopher Columbus, I quote, "You can never cross the ocean unless you have the courage to leave the site of the offshore." What does it mean? Christopher Columbus left us with this message that if you want to pursue new horizons and to make it in life, you must have the courage to go beyond your means, beyond the shores, because a vessel is safe at the harbor, but is not meant to be at the harbor. It has to go deep in the ocean and pursue greatness. And for this particular reason, I traveled right from Nairobi CBD, my comfort zone, to a small town in Kenya known as KARATINA. I want you, my valuable viewers, to join me right from the beginning until the tail end of this particular video, so that you can have this great opportunity to enjoy watching exact, accurate, specific, and relevant content that is meant to make you a better person in whatever you do. In between the journey, I'll be taking the names of the great towns that which I've never visited, so that you can also have the opportunity to see them through the camera lenses. Welcome and thank you so much for always considering tuning into a most favorite online TV channel. This is definitely Public Desire Media TV. I am your host, Julius. For those of you who are watching this particular channel for the very first time, feel at home, feel welcome. In this channel, you have the opportunity to enjoy great sites, the historical sites that you may have heard the stories. I'm going to give you the opportunity to have another chance to enjoy watching the stories. It is also in this channel that I'll be visiting various towns within my country and out of the country, so that I can also showcase the different employment and business opportunities that are up for grabs. Remember, poverty has no dignity. We have to evade the jaws of poverty, because we know that the struggle against poverty must be kept alive. Welcome and enjoy. My valuable viewers, I'm giving you a rare opportunity to enjoy watching the super highway, which was done by the Chinese contractor during the regime of the late President Mwai Emilio Kibaki. Yeah. So at this particular point, we are fueling here. The journey is still on. Remember, my valuable viewers, it's my first time visiting this beautiful, beautiful place in NYERI, and now I'm experiencing everything for the first time. So I'm enjoying every bit. I hope you do enjoy also. A road trip is not just a road trip. The serene environment and the nice views that do come with the road trip is what makes road trips special. There is a famous say that if your axe is blunt and you don't sharpen it, it will force you to use extra force and work hard to use it. What does it mean? It means that in this particular world, if you don't have the necessary skills and the necessary equipment that are needed to enable you to encounter challenges in life, then you'll have to persevere the harsh reality of the tough life that normally comes with those people who do not work hard. So I want you to watch this particular video so that you can also have the view of how people have worked hard to enable them live the kind of life that they do desire. Remember, I've said it before and I'm going to repeat that there's no dignity in poverty. All of us are working very hard, extremely hard, beyond our means to make sure that we evade the strong jaws of poverty. My valuable viewers, I hope you do enjoy this road trip. Just have a look at how nice this road network is. we reached the rich neighborhood of Makuyu town. I realized that this particular beautiful town of Makuyu is rich in macadamia, avocado, mangoes, pineapples, and oranges, and also a few presence of arrowroots by the roadside. You can see how fertile this particular place is, and this is a clear motivation to those people who come from this particular area, that if you are in this particular region called Makuyu, then you can positively engage your energy in the production of the crops which I've just mentioned. Remember, there's no town that has got nothing completely to offer. So it is for this particular reason that I've taken it upon myself to travel to this beautiful town of KARATINA and showcase what these particular small towns that alongside the road can offer. If you are coming from this particular region, then you have every reason to engage yourself in meaningful activities to evade the jaws of poverty. All of us are struggling to have food on the table, at the same time have money in our pocket. we reach Kibingoti town. Kibingoti town is along the Nairobi NYERI main road, and it is famous for food crops such as arrowroots, cassava, sweet potatoes, maize, beans, pawpaws, and bananas. So if you are coming from this particular area, Kibingoti town, then you have a reason to engage yourself meaningfully in the production of these particular crops which I've just mentioned. All these are food crops which are readily available in this area, and you can cash in and to make a living out of this. There's no need actually to sit around Kibingoti town engaging yourself in other activities which cannot bring money to your activities. So the crops which I've just mentioned are doing so well in this type of red soil found in abundance in Kibingoti town. Finally, we make it to the beautiful town of KARATINA. On arrival, we are greeted by a town abuzz with business. So many people are here. The touts are up and grabs for passengers. It's a normal day here in KARATINA town, a day after celebrating the Labor Day celebrations. And everybody is up to recover the lost time that was experienced during the holiday. I even walked around and saw some hawkers who are very aggressive. And I was really impressed by the aggressiveness of these young guys, better known as Gen Zs. They were looking for every opportunity to make the coin. And this is something which was very impressive. Take a look. Unajua hii kiatu mpaka kidogo ipate uchafu kidogo ndio rafiki yangu apate kazi nzuri. Hivi bado imetoka kama dukani hivi. Unaonaje?
Leo hata kutengeneza ikiwa kama imetoka kwa duka.
Nikuacheka kitu. Kama
This is the biggest market in Africa.
how do you know? This is the busiest.
The biggest.
The biggest. Okay. So this is the biggest market in Africa.
Yeah, you can say this in history.
In history. So I can Google.
You can Google, yes.
This is the biggest and the largest market in Africa.
The biggest
Okay, tomorrow will come. Sawa. Tomorrow we shall come here and find out. Thank you so much, my valuable viewers, for watching this particular video. Right from the beginning until the tail end, the video has come to the ultimate end. And I would like to end this particular video with a wise saying from the old African quotes. It goes, "The best way to eat an elephant is to cut him into little pieces." What does it mean? The proverb emphasizes that complex problems can only be solved bit by bit. If you are having difficulty in starting business and you think that the capital is so large, emphasize on making yourself better day by day. Goodbye.